All right, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy again, right here with another video. Getting ready to do another cook here. What we got this time is we got the St. Louis style ribs, and we got the brisket, the whole packers right here, guys. This is straight from Costco. We're gonna go ahead and prep these up right now. It's Saturday afternoon, about 6:05 p.m. right now. But we need to get a jump on this cook here, guys. These ribs here are probably gonna be around 6 hours. The brisket here is probably gonna be between 14, 15, maybe even 16 hours, guys. Yeah, these are gonna, these are gonna take a good time to cook. So we need to get a jump on this now. We're gonna go ahead and prep them. Fortunately, the beef, the ribs, the pork ribs that I get from Costco, they don't need a lot of trimming. Pretty much, basically just take them out of the bag and that's it. I don't even remove the membrane in the back. Just season them up, and man, they're ready to go. The ones that does take a little bit of trimming is the brisket. The brisket here, again, it all, it doesn't need anything crazy. This is backyard barbecue, guys. There's a big old chunk of fat right here. And the reason why, you want to trim the brisket a little bit, just because when you bite into it, you don't want to, bite into a big old thing of fat. You want to trim down the fat a little bit. These edges right here on the point right here, you can see it's a little thin. So you kind of want to round it off a little bit here. This one here is a little bit thinner. Also right here, you see that, guys? This is the point, or the flat. The flat, more better yet. The point is this area right here. Right here, it's a little thicker. So you kind of want to try to even it out a little bit for even cooking. The only reason why you want to get aggressive trimming on this, guys, a lot of people don't even trim them. A lot of people just grab them like that, and it's fine. You can do that. You just, most of the fat will render out. All this silver skin here, that's, all that stuff's gonna cook up. But the only thing is that there's a big old fat cap right here. That's the only one I want to go ahead and take down. A little bit, not a whole lot. A lot of competition brisket smokers, they get in there, they do an aggressive trim, but only because they want to present like an area right here in the center to the judges. So most of it is going to get discarded anyways. But we're backyard barbecuing, guys. If I wanted to, if I really got lazy and there was time crunch, I'd probably throw it in there like that. And, it is what it is. But we're going to do a little bit of trimming. Right here again, there, a lot of people call this part right here the mohawk. We're going to go ahead and trim that down a little bit. The fat on the bottom, take that down almost a 1/4 inch. These edges right here, round it out a little bit here. And, just so this part right here, see this one right here, it's a little flat, a little thin. Want to go ahead and just kind of round it out a little bit right here. And yeah, throw some seasoning on here. And Texas style barbecue calls for only salt and pepper, and that is great barbecue. But I like to experiment with a lot of rubs and seasonings, and this is what I got this time. So I picked them out. The kid at the at the store. You know, he had some recommendations. This one right here, the Hardcore Carnivore. I've been seeing this one online a bit, and I asked for this one by name, but he recommended this one right here. A little bit of salt and garlic, I think, and this one's for the ribs. So that's what I'm going to be using this time. This time, guys, for the ribs. This one, brisket here. This one's here for like steaks and stuff. Salt, pepper, garlic. You know, maybe a little bit heavy on salt. This one here is a little lighter on salt. And yeah, you know, that's it. That's what we're gonna be using this time. We're gonna be taking some of this. Well, most of all this meat over to the Lucas Museum, and we're gonna be celebrating Franco's going away. A lot of the guys left early. Sorry to see them leave early. They're not gonna get some of this barbecue. But if you guys see this video, come on down Monday morning, St. Patrick's Day. And yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and trim this up, prep this up. The bread, they're ready to go. Just, you know, take them out of the package, season them up, and put them in the fridge. This cook is gonna start at 3 a.m. These guys, yeah. Well, the brisket is gonna go in at 3 a.m. These guys are gonna take 6 hours, so they'll probably go in somewhere around 8-ish in the morning. Be done 6 hours after that. And during the whole process, I'm gonna be talking about temperatures. I'll be talking about fire management and a few other things. I'll be rambling on for all you barbecue enthusiasts. I'm not extremely experienced on this stuff, guys. I'm learning, and also I would like to apologize to everybody for some of the lighting, some of the videos. I'm not a professional, guys. It's just me holding a cell phone. I don't have lights. I don't have lighting, microphones. I don't have anything. I don't have, I've yet to learn how to edit some of this stuff. So you'll see some rough cuts on my videos. You see a lot of shaking. But I want to emphasize that I'm not doing this for the video, for making all this stuff look pretty. The emphasis is on the barbecue, guys, and on the final product, which is just getting some good barbecue. So again, I want to apologize to everybody for some of the bad videos here, but I'm just beginning. Hopefully I'll get into it a little more and look into editing, maybe look into some little tripods, because I am holding one hand, one hand holding the cell phone, and another one, doing the work. So bear with me, guys. I do apologize for that. I'll buy some more equipment here as I get more and more into this. But again, the emphasis is on the barbecue, how I do it, my methods, my rubs. Again, on my description it says 100% Texas style, and Texas style means salt and pepper. That's it. You don't want anything else on your stuff. But we like variety. I like variety, and you guys, again, do what you guys want. Take a little bit of tips and tricks here from me. I go online, I look at the other guys' videos, and I'll take tips from them. But yeah, so this is where we're at. I'm gonna go ahead and cut these open. Hopefully I show you guys a little bit of trimming, but again, the trimming is not that bad, guys. It's not that complicated, unless you want to separate the two muscles. This is two muscles here in this brisket. It's the point which is here, and the flat which is here, and it's separated by this fat line right there. And then you take off this part, and now you're gonna do burn ends. But that's a whole different video, guys. For that, I am gonna need probably a tripod or something, so I can show you guys the way I do it. Now you can cook it. here and then split it. That's also another way, but that's a whole different video. Today we're just gonna smoke these guys out like that. And again, only got 2 hands, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Put the phone down, and just trim this out here, and I'll bring you guys back once that's ready to go. All right, guys, bye.